When did you move here?
I came down here when I was 2 years old.
2 years old.
And I've been living in the Bay Area my whole life.
So, have you gone back to Bolivia?
I've actually recently gone back last year in March. I went for about a month. I got to see family that I hadn't seen in about 22 years. It was nice.
Do you see yourself as a Bolivian living in America? I mean, how do you identify yourself?
So I believe I'm very Americanized a little bit more than Bolivian, but at the same time I feel like I always try to keep with my roots. I do Bolivian folk dancing. I recently participated in the San Francisco Carnival and I represented Bolivia, so it was very fun, and I just try to keep that dance passion in my life.
Okay. And what are you drinking right now? What'd you order?
Today I ordered some wings that are spicy crusted wings, and then the mac and cheese and the fish and chips.
Okay, cool. So this place kind of looks like a sports bar, huh?
Yes, it has a Giants game on right now, and then it has some poker, I believe.
Are you a Giants fan?
I am a Giants fan. I did a while ago a photo shoot for the Giants with a photographer representing them, so it was really fun. And I also ended up doing a little skit where we kind of made a parody of the
Texas Rangers?
No, it was another one. It was, I don't remember.
Baseball?
Yeah, somewhere.
Okay. Okay. Is there any sports that you do like?
I really like volleyball. I wanted to play when I was in high school, but I didn't really get to try to play. I recently like the Warriors a lot.
Big basketball fan?
They're really good.
Oh, oops. This table, someone on this table. Okay, so we got a little spillage here. The table. Stephanie knocked it over.
Oh yeah.
So what are you drinking?
I am having some Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc.
So good.
Yeah. So I heard you went wine tasting recently.
I did. I recently went before a Giants game wine tasting. I think the Casa de Amor is really good. They have really good wine. I want to go to wine tasting in Napa, but I haven't had a chance yet.
Okay. Well, maybe we should do that one time for one of these episodes.
Yes.
Actually, Livermore has a lot of good wines too. I don't know if you know.
Oh yes, and they actually, I recently talked to my coworkers about possibly going, and we actually have a location in Cupertino.
Oh, okay.
It's on the Cupertino Hills.
Okay. So, as a model, how do you view the modeling scene here in the Bay Area?
The modeling scene here in the Bay Area I've found it to be very welcoming. I've worked with a lot of different talented photographers who have different ideas and styles of modeling. I do a lot of freelance modeling myself. It can be kind of competitive, but in a positive way. I have a few friends that also model, and we've done shoots together. We constantly work on helping each other and helping each other grow.
Okay. And how long have you been modeling for?
I've been modeling for over 6 years now.
Wow. That's pretty good. So what do you like about modeling?
Sometimes I like the idea of getting out there to do something that sounds terrifying at times, or having women really get empowered by photo shoots, because a lot of the times it can seem scary at first, but once you start getting going, it's liberating and it's fun.
So being out of your comfort zone or something like that, right?
Exactly.
Being artistic, trying things, new things.
Yes, it's very great to do collaborations with different photographers, because as I mentioned, like they all have different ideas. I've done some that have tied back to my Bolivian roots. I did some Bolivian dance photo shoots. I've done also some very fantasy-like ones where it was kind of like a mermaid with some digital art, so it was really cool.
How was that?
Oh, it was fun. It was cold. It was in Halford Bay, but it was really fun and it was very different. I had someone doing my makeup. We met up with a photographer. We definitely had some cold shots. It was very cool.
Did you actually get into water with that?
Yes.
Oh wow. Is it easy to move around in it?
It's not as easy as it looks.
Oh, I bet. You gotta be like a dolphin or something, like a mermaid, right? Oh, that's cool. And, are you a good swimmer then?
I do swim. I'm pretty good at swimming. I recently, I think back in September, I went to Miami. I enjoy swimming in the ocean, so I guess I'm not too bad.
Yeah. Oh, Miami's nice. I love Miami. Did you get to go to the Florida Keys?
We went to South Beach.
Okay.
We just chilled by the beach a lot. Did a lot of the nightlife. It was fun though. A lot of great places to eat there too.
So you say about nightlife. You like to party? You like to go to clubs?
I love to go to clubs. I love to dance. Again, dancing is one of my other passions besides modeling, so it's really fun.
Would you be a professional dancer if you weren't modeling, maybe?
I kind of make it a part of my modeling, so sometimes we'll do like a dancing photo shoot, or a lot of the times you also need to use some of the skills that you have in modeling as long poses for some dances and some artistic videos.
How do you describe, is it Bolivian dance? How would you
So there's
describe
different
that?
types of Bolivian dances. Some of the Bolivian dances are a little bit more indigenous, where they're a little bit more tribal. They're a little bit more jumpy. They all tell a story, a different type of story. Some of them resemble war, and some of them resemble when the Europeans came over to colonize in South America. So it was, we have a different dance called Morenada that symbolizes that. They kind of, in a way, the indigenous people would make fun of the bright colors and the extravagant jewelry, but when you look at the pieces, there's so much that goes into them, and they're beautiful.
Now, where exactly is Bolivia?
Bolivia is in South America. They call it the heart of South America because it's surrounded by all the other countries. They actually don't have access to water.
Oh, I see.
Besides the Lake Titicaca, which is in between Peru and Bolivia.
Okay. So, is it similar? Is it something like that Carnival?
Carnival is in Brazil. It's a little different. Bolivia is more. When I went, it was kind of a shock. There's a lot of. It's more of a third world country where they have a lot of there's dogs in the streets. There's people that are selling for their kids little bracelets and little food on the market. But that's the one thing that I'm sorry, but Bolivia might be developing, but their food is excellent.
What's your favorite type of foods?
So, favorite type of food, they have something in Bolivia called an salteña. It's like a empanada with a chicken pot pie inside. They have chicken, or they have the choice of vegetarian, or they have the choice of beef. It's delicious.
Do you know how to make it?
I do not know how to make it. That's actually the one thing that a lot of people don't know how to make because the bread is one of the hardest things to do. And in the Bay Area, there's only one place that has it.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. We should try that next time. That sounds really good.
Yes, definitely.
So do you cook in general?
I don't cook as often as I should. I'm recently starting to pick it up a little bit more, just get some basics kind of going, just to grow with my meal prepping in the mornings and all that stuff.
So fitness is important to you?
Fitness is very important to me. Before my work day, Monday through Friday, I try to go to the gym at least 4 to 5 times a week.
Wow. And then I'm sure dancing helps out too with that.
Oh yes, that's definitely a plus.
So what was the reason why you started modeling?
So I started modeling to help pay for my tuition for the University of San Francisco. It's Bay Area and it's expensive. I started back my sophomore year of college.
Okay.
And I've been graduated for 3 years now.
Okay, what'd you major in?
I majored in marketing.
Do you have any plans for that, or?
I kind of put my marketing aside, and I currently am trying to grow in the
banking industry?
Yes.
Where the money is?
Oh yes. And I mean, it's kind of nice. It's fun. It's nice to be able to help people and assist them with their financial fitness.
What are your goals outside of modeling?
So outside of modeling, I'm currently working on getting promoted with work, again, to move forward. Besides that,
All right, so what did we get here?
we got this spice crusted. It's gonna be super crispy and spicy.
Okay. Do you like spicy food?
I love spicy food.
All right. Okay, go ahead and try one. You see how it is.
It's very hot. So this chicken reminds me of something that my grandma would make. It's called fritos de pollitos,
Right.
and it's like fried little drumsticks, and it's super good. She makes it like once in a while, but every time she makes it, I eat like a ton.
So how's the flavor on these?
It's crispy on the outside, it's nice and soft on the inside. This one specifically is spicy. My grandma's aren't that spicy, but
Okay.
it'll have the same texture.
What did you say that sometimes you're plain when you eat your food or something like that?
So sometimes I like to add a lot of spices to my food to have it more flavorful. Sometimes, like right now, I like to eat it a little bit more plain, but it's still delicious.
Okay. All right. So looks like we got more food come out today, right now. What did we get here?
We got the fish and chips, and then we got the macaroni and cheese, which looks delicious. Look at that. Oh my god. And can't forget the french fries. They're delicious.
Do you call yourself a picky eater, or you like?
I don't think I'm as picky as I used to be when I was little. When I was little, I would eat nothing. I didn't even like fish
Yeah.
at all. No fish, vegetables, not very many that I could eat. I would eat salad, that's it. I would pick up my food and then I'd be full, but I would just not want to eat it. Now I'm a little bit more open to eating things. I currently love fish and chips. I like calamari. Fried calamari is really good. One of my aunts made me try octopus soup, and it's really good.
Octopus soup, huh? Wow, that sounds interesting. Is it like a specialty or something?
I like the baby octopus.
Okay.
They're really good.
The octopus. Okay. Now, do you have any favorite fast food places?
I used to work at Five Guys, and I feel like because I used to work at Five Guys, I like Five Guys a lot. Like I used to get their grilled cheese, but I used to make it my own. So I would add like bacon and green bell peppers and jalapenos and ketchup and make it delicious.
Okay. How do you compare Five Guys with like In-N-Out or something?
I think In-N-Out seems to me a little bit healthier. Like when I eat it, I feel like it's like better for you. But I like the fact that Five Guys has hot sauce and jalapenos, and they just have a lot more variety of what you can add to your meal. So if I'm trying to be healthy, I'll have In-N-Out. If I don't care, I'll have Five Guys.
They have pretty good milkshakes.
Oh, they're super bomb.
Yeah. Do you have like a type of food where you crave, like, but you know that you just can't eat it because it's bad for you, or like,
Sometimes donuts. I used to, when I was younger, after going to church on Sundays, we would go have donuts with my mom. And now it's the one thing that I want, my donut with the sprinkles on it, but it's the one thing that I'll be very reluctant to actually have too often because it's not healthy for you.
Well, living here in Santa Clara, have you ever been to Stan's Donuts?
I have not.
You should try Stan's Donuts. Those are some of the best donuts out here in Santa Clara. That's for sure. What's your ethnicity again?
So I'm Bolivian, and I have part of my dad's family from Spain. My mom's family is a little bit Caucasian. They're from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? How did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know. my grandfather was from Oklahoma. My grandmother's from Bolivia as well.
Okay.
And then I was born in Bolivia myself, so very Bolivian.
And you associate yourself as a Bolivian, or?
I associate myself as a Bolivian American.
Okay.
But now I've recently found out that my dad's side came from Spain, so I'm also European a little bit.
Okay. And so, what languages can you speak?
So actually my first language is Spanish, and then afterwards I learned English, but it's kind of funny the way I learned English because when I was in preschool, I understood what they were telling me in English, but I would respond in Spanish. So I had a week before I got kicked out of preschool.
Oh, wow.
And my mom only spoke to me in English, and we would only talk in English. And then with time, I eventually kind of started losing my Spanish a little bit, even though I grew up with my grandma, so I would constantly use it, but for reading and writing, I learned it in high school.
Okay.
And now I actually utilize my Spanish all the time with my work.
Okay. Did you try to learn any other languages or?
I wanted to learn French for a while, but I haven't had the chance yet.
Okay. When I was in high school, I tried to take French, and then when I went to college, I learned Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah, Spanish is a lot easier than French.
Definitely.
That's cool. So, as a model, is there any places that you've traveled to that
With modeling, the only thing I did away from the Bay Area was Miami. I did a photo shoot in Miami with a photographer who I met over there, but we had planned it from over here like a year.
Okay.
Because we kept trying to meet, but he kept traveling and I kept traveling, so it was different. But it was really fun when I went over there. The photo shoots in Miami and bikinis are a lot easier than over here. Just say that.
Why is that?
The water is so much warmer over there. So much.
Okay.
I did a shoot at 6 in the morning in Miami and it was so warm. It was really nice.
Now, is there anywhere that you would love to travel and do a photo shoot at?
I would love to go to the Caribbean. I would love to go to Hawaii. I would love to just travel the world and experience it. When I went to Bolivia, I did like a few little shoots, but just with like friends and family, but it's just so beautiful and just being able to admire the beauty in the world and just add that to the nature of the photography and the art to it.
Okay. So how much longer do you think that you probably keep modeling, or what's?
I don't know. I was thinking until I get tired of it for a while, or until I have kids.
Until you have kids? Like right now, it's like I'm still young.
Right now,
I have my looks.
I just do it as a hobby. I do it as a way to keep growing. I think that when I go out of my comfort zone, I don't only focus on improving myself, but I get a little bit more comfortable with different scenarios. I talk to my friends about it. I help them with whatever they're trying to do as well. So it's kind of like a way for me to help empower other women to feel comfortable, because not everybody feels comfortable in their own skin, and even if you don't feel comfortable, it helps you get to that a little bit.
Oh, that's good. You want to be one of those type of people that inspire other models.
Exactly. I would just want to be like, everyone has their own way of being beautiful and it's special.
Awesome. All right, so looks like we're done here. What did you think of this place in general? And what's the name of this place again?
It's called the Halford.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a really nice chill place to be. Got a nice sports bar environment. Very chill. You can watch the game, get some good food.
Yeah. And I noticed you that this is mostly a beer place, but you didn't order a beer.
I don't do beer.
You don't do beer, huh?
I don't do beer.
So you like wine?
I like the wine.
Yeah.
The wines or the cocktails are more of my thing.
Yeah. What kind of drinks do you normally drink?
Normally it depends like what we're doing. Like if it's like a party environment, I like tequila a lot.
Tequila?
I do like tequila. If I'm trying to stay up, I like Red Bull and vodka.
Red Bull and vodka, okay. You're not into that, like, what's that, that licorice tasting drink?
Oh, the licorice tasting?
Yeah, the Jaeger.
Jaeger?
Are you into Jaeger?
Yeah.
The
I would like
Red Bull and Jaeger or anything like that?
I would
No?
be okay with that.
Yeah.
Jaeger bombs are good.
Jaeger bombs. You like shots and stuff? Or?
Shots of Patron.
Patron? So tequila is your
Tequila is my drink.
Your drink of
Tequila,
choice.
and if I do like Red Bull, it's going to be probably with either vodka or Jaeger.
Yeah. And have you ever worked in like the food industry or?
I've had a lot of, so let me think. I started off working at Five Guys. I worked for a year, so I did work in the burger industry, I guess. And then I worked for 2 different Indian restaurants.
Indian restaurants?
Yes. I was a hostess at one of them, and at the other one I was a supervisor.
Do you like Indian food?
Indian food is good. Some of the food is alright. I personally like the shrimp biryani the most.
Biryani? Yeah, I like the biryani too. That's like the rice and the mixture with either vegetables or
And shrimp.
I like halak paneer. You know what that is?
Yeah,
The little the cheese with the spinach and stuff. I like that.
pretty good.
Now, would you ever be like a vegetarian or anything like that? Or?
I feel bad because of the fact that animals are killed and the process and how they're treated and all these things, but I honestly like meat way too much.
Oh, okay.
I do like meat a lot. I mostly eat chicken and fish, but depending on like where I go, like there's some places that I like a lot of like really nice meat, like Fogo de Chao is a place where I'll eat a lot of meat, or different Peruvian restaurants, they have Untitled de Corazon, which is meat, it's cow heart.
Okay. Are there a lot of Bolivian restaurants here in the Bay? Or?
No, there actually aren't, but it's actually kind of funny. There's one Bolivian restaurant in San Francisco. It's called Pachamama, but it's vegetarian.
Okay.
So
Vegetarian.
Pachamama means like Mother Earth, right? And the idea for a lot of Bolivians when we go over there and they don't have any meat, it's kind of different because when you actually are in Bolivia, it's all about the meat.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah. What makes it Bolivian food? Like, what's?
I think the spices that they use make it very Bolivian. When I went in March to Bolivia last year, they had something called a menudo, but it's like a Mexican pozole, but with Bolivian spices, and it has meat and it has vegetables and it's a soup. And they have something else called.
Do you guys eat a lot of like beef, like cow, rather than pork, or is it?
It's a lot of cow and like lomo.
Okay.
Like they have like lomo saltado, which I know that Peru also has, but Bolivia has it too. They have the breaded meats. They have sandwiches de chola. They have a bunch of different things. And like a lot of things are on the street, and they have like fried potatoes, but they're called yuca frita.
Okay.
It's a type of potato, but in Bolivia, and it's super good.
Do you have a sweet tooth?
I like sweets, but it was actually kind of funny. When I was younger, I did not like chocolate at all. Now, it's different. Now I definitely have a sweet tooth.
Yeah. What would be your like favorite dessert?
Dessert? I like brownies and like vanilla ice cream. It's really good.
Ice cream and brownies. Okay.
But recently I went to Icicles, and they have some pretty different types of foods that, or like ice creams that are great combinations. They have Cereal Killer, which has a bunch of different like cereal and like.
Do you like watching them the way they make it, like they chop it all up? You know? It's pretty cool how they do that, huh?
It's super cool.
Yeah, I think that's more of like, it was like a Thai influence or something, an Asian influence that.
Yeah, I think so. They just do a lot of different things. But I actually went to Paper Plains in San Jose, and they had something that had the fried pork. It's like the fried pork skin, chicharrón.
Okay,
with
chicharrón.
Vanilla ice cream. It was different, but it was good.
Is that
different though? Very different.
savory and sweet at the same time? You know, for some surprising reason, that's a good mix. It's like chicken and waffles, if you've ever heard that. You know?
Exactly.
Now, is there anything that you would never eat?
I don't really like intestines. I can't.
No
I can't
tripas
do,
or whatever.
no, I can't do tongue. I can't do.
Do you like Asian food, like sushi?
I like sushi. I like anything that doesn't involve intestines.
Like Vietnamese food, like pho. Do you like? Ever
I
had
love
pho?
pho.
Love
Pho is the best. After a night out.
There you go. There you go. After a night of clubbing, you can find a late night pho place. That's
It's
awesome.
so good.
Yeah. Cool. Any last words you want to say, or?
Well, I just want to thank you so much for experiencing with me this amazing food. I definitely advise that you try some Bolivian food or some Peruvian food. Some anticucho de corazon would be like definitely awesome to try if you want some good meat.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.